Okay, what everybody doing? What up? What up? What up? In the house, in the building. Tonight I'm coming from something that's heartfelt and is personal. For those of you who doesn't have someone that you can sincerely, honestly, to the core of your soul, call a friend, I feel sorry for you all. God has blessed me to have a guy in my life who's been in my life for maybe 50 years. And during the course of that time, he's always been my friend. He's my brother. He wears so many hats. And I love this guy, man. I love this guy more than words can express. If you could cut my heart open and see the love and infatuation I have with this guy, it would be unbelievable. And his name is Mike Smith, man. Mike and I met when we were both young and athletic and, doing what young folk do at 10, 11 years old, playing for the Bowling Park Warriors, walking to practice every day. And I was very studious, very knowledgeable, and I didn't even curse, none of that. I was a quote-unquote model kid. And Mike was a little more seasoned, a little more street, and he used to beat me up every day going to practice, every day. I guess to toughen me up or whatever, until I started clacking out and fighting back and stuff, But it wasn't to beat up like trying to hurt me, just, I guess, like I say, toughen me up. And that guy, not once has he ever really tried to hurt me, whether it was physically, emotionally, psychologically. Never stole anything from me, and none of that. And I remember one time, we was like 12 or maybe 13, and my mother's Seiko watch had got missing, and she blamed it on Mike and borrowed Mike from the house. And I cried because I knew in my heart Mike did not steal that watch. And about a year later, she found it between the crevices of the toilet stool, and Mike was able to come back to the house, and I was so happy, so elated. And the love I have for Mike, I have two siblings, and I say this without any trepidation whatsoever or without feeling care about anybody's feelings. I love Mike more than I love both of my siblings. Because God's my witness, yes I do. And everywhere I go, when they ask you next of kin, my mother's first, Mike is second. Sometimes Mike is first. And I have some monies that I'm about to come into, inshallah, God willing. And if anything that happen where I would lose my mind and can't handle it myself, Mike is the next person to handle my money. And Mike has always been there when I needed him. Always, all caps. And been there the majority of the times when I wanted him. Mike used to mess around and be in the streets, but he cleaned up. And ever since then, not once have I asked him to take me to get drugs, try to coerce him to do drugs or anything. Because that's how much love I have for him. And you all will always hear me say that if you love yourself, if you love somebody, you ain't gonna do anything to hurt them. And the only thing that hurt me, because his wife, God knows she loved the ground he walks on, and he loved her, and I envy their union, because they tight, like the Quran says, they fit like gloves. But I know for a fact she felt some type of way because I was in the street getting high, and she didn't want Mike to be around me. It never was said, but I knew it. And that's what hurt me, because she didn't know the love I had for Mike, and I wasn't doing anything to hurt him. But I understand she was protecting her investment, so I harbor no ill feelings. But God knows I wouldn't never do nothing to hurt Mike, And I came to the town. I'm in Petersburg, and I came to Norfolk the other day. Mike came and got me, and boom. So Sunday, when it was time for me to come back and everything, you know, the ride and everything had got crossed up, and technically I didn't have a ride back. And I called Mike and I was telling him. He said, "Holy Jack, where you at? I'll be there to get you." And that man brought me all the way back to Petersburg, asked me for no gas money, asked me for nail dime or nothing. And when we got here, took me to make groceries and brought me back, man. With none with genuine love, because he's so elated and so happy that I'm back focused and I'm back to being the brother and the friend that he know I'm capable of being. And he wants to such this much as I want it. You got a lot of dudes that come across, dudes or regardless of the gender, that come across of the pretense of being your friend, being my friend, but they're not my friend. It's only for what they can gain. Because I'm a heck of a hustler. I'm a good dude. I'm thorough. It's a privilege to be my friend because I bring a lot to the table. And I say that without trying to sound condescending. And those who come in the pretense of being my friend, they're not my friends. They done stole from me, try to hurt me, physically, mentally, whatever. So they're not my friends at all. I just play it off and go with the flow, but I know they're not my friends, including the ones that call me brother and this, that, and the third. Flat foolishness. They ain't tricking me, they do it tricking themselves. But I know who my friend is. Because a friend does things without you having to ask. Regardless whether it's money, call, just say how you doing or whatever. And Mike Smith is my friend to the end. One time a dude that did something to him, and he didn't even know it. I looked for that guy for 2 days. I don't even know what I'm going to do to him, but I'm going to do something to him for hurting my friend. And that's how I get out. And he didn't even know it. But I thank God for that dude. And that's so I really can call him a friend. And I say that, man, and I just feel so happy and to know that he's my friend. And have a friend like that, man, it's something, man. I don't know if y'all have that, man, but I have it. And I wouldn't do anything to hurt it or sever it or anything. And I got some things lined up. And when it's come to fruition, because it's going to be lucrative, he ain't got to worry about nothing. He ain't got to worry about nothing financially. I promise you. He already know that because that's how we get down. And I love that guy. I love the grounds that he walk on. That's my friend. And I don't say that lightly. I got acquaintances and associates, but not friends. One friend. It is what it is. Whoever feels some type of, that's how you feel. Because you have to earn my friendship. And if you're not my friend, you've done something not to earn it. The potential is there for a couple of people, but Mike is my friend to the end. And I would die for him, and I don't say that lightly. Mike, I love you, bro. I don't give a F what nobody say. I love you, love the ground you walk on. You special to me, man. You're a special dude. You're a good dude. And ever since you've been clean and back to the Michael that I know, and God bless you, man, I've been striving to be where you are, man. And I'm on my way. Because it means a lot to me to know that you happy for me and to know that I'm doing things to deserve to be your friend. And with that, man, I leave, Mike. I love you, bro.